Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil. We got massive news about some amazing packs that are coming into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I really want to kind of deep dive what these packs are. We're going to talk about whether just what the value of them actually is, because there's some insane value here. So I want to talk about all this stuff. So if you guys can do me a huge solid first, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave likes, leave comments, let me know your thoughts down below. And we've got to give a huge shout out to my channel members for their continued support. If you're interested in joining, there's a link down below. Let's get right into this game. Let's get right into these packs. I mean, holy, just like, what in the heck, Batman? This stuff is crazy. So we got this ping from the forums today in a Discord where there were some new packs here. So I'm going to actually pop open my screen capture here. I'm going to move my ugly face in a second. Let's get my ugly face out of there. So they called these the Light Speed Bundle. Now, they're designed to help you acquire older but still powerful fan favorites, right? Which fan favorite. Keep that in mind. They're similar to the Hyperdrive, but more targeted to specific farms. So there's bundles for Starkiller, BB-8, Jedi Training Ray, GL Ray, the Raddus Capital ship, which is nuts. And all you have to do must be level 85. But look at what they say here. All units will be granted at 7 stars, level 85, and ability tier 7. 7 stars will not award 330 shards. No impact to units already at 7 stars. Units with more than 330 will not be promoted, but not promoted are promoted to 7 stars with extra shards turned into shard shop currency. So that would be if you have a character that you've purposefully not leveled them up, you're just going to end up getting that in shard shop currency anyway. Those characters will be set to Relic 5, and you will not receive any gear or relic materials directly. So if you have some of these characters at Relics already, you're not going to get credit for that. You're only going to be getting, you know, whatever this pack says, that's what you're getting. Very similar to the Hyperdrive bundle here. This is a new idea we're exploring to catch up newer players. We'd like to hear your thoughts and feedback. Please note they may differ as we monitor its impact and reception. So I'm just going to say right now, giving characters away at Relic 5 is huge. Because you think when they sell a new character, like let's go back into the game real quick. I want to just show you guys something before we get into some of these things. Right? Just look at this, right? In the game, of course, get back to the game here, right? My face is still up top. It's fine. If you go in here to, like, Drogon, this is what $20 on the newest character. This is what $20 gets you. I want to use, like, this is $20 right here. $20. 30 shards, some crystals, you know, a little bit of gear. Like, that's $20. Use that as your reference guide of what $20 is. Let's pop back over here. So, the Starkiller bundle. Dash Rendar, Kyle Katarn, Mara Jade, and Darth Talon. What I'm going to pop open, I think somebody sent a picture of this. Yes. Let's pop this over. Open in browser. See, there we go. Yeah. This was the Starkiller bundle. For 50 bucks, for $50, you're going to get 4 of those 4 characters at Relic 5. 50 bucks here is what this was leaked at. That is insane, right? That's insane value just for Starkiller, right? That's the Starkiller bundle there. So you compare this to the $20 you're going to spend on like a Drogon to $50 here. That is unheard of, right? This is unheard of value in the game. But there's also one for the BB-8 bundle, right? Which I think I don't know if somebody sent me a picture of this one. But the BB-8 bundle, Kylo Ren, you know, both Kylos. First Order Sith Trooper, Phasma, Hux, Special Forces. Look at like almost all the First Order, right? I think this is all the First Order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the entire First Order faction minus Supreme Leader Kylo Ren himself. All of them at Relic 5. All of them at Relic 5. I do not see a screenshot of this. Somebody sent me some screenshots, but that one was not one of them. But like even if that was $50, it's crazy. But I'm going to tell you why I don't think that's $50. We're going to go down here to this Resistance Light Speed bundle. This is $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters for 10 bucks. for what you need for Ray. $10 for all these characters. Excuse me, I'm getting so excited. I'm like choking on my like Relic 5. These guys are going in there at Relic 5. That is absolutely insane value for $10, right? And then you even have this Radis Lightspeed bundle, which what is the Radis Lightspeed bundle? Well, let's pop it open. Here's your Radis Lightspeed bundle. You're going to get all of these ships at 7-star. Right here. And I want to just point out one of them in particular. The Houndstooth there. Houndstooth at 7-star. For $20. Houndstooth itself for $20 at 7-star. People would jump all over that, right? You could take the rest of these ships out. People would spend for $20 there. The rest of these are just an added bonus, right? But then you've also got to keep in mind that the Resistance Lightspeed bundle includes these things too for that price. Or not that one, sorry, this. This is the Radis Lightspeed bundle. So you've got Resistance, right? Look at this. You're getting these things too. Stick Ray, some Resistance characters, Bosk at Relic 5. This is unbelievable. They are... I mean, I am excited for this, and I am nervous as all get out for this, because these are some insane packs here. I mean, you look at the prices for, like, the Resistance ones, and it's like, you can get Ray for, what, like $50? You know, Supreme... The thing I noticed, though, I do want to say this. We go back over here. You notice that there's one for the Radis, but there's not one for the First Order ships. Now, you've got to do a little... You've got to put your brain on a little bit here. But why would they not do that for your First Order ships? Well, you've got to think about what ships are required for that First Order fleet. Oops, of course my BlueStacks is not loading right now. Hold on. It's deciding to crash. Oh, come on, thing. There we go. So, if we go to your... I think I have it. I think that event is coming up soon. Oh, it's not going to show you. But you need... your Houndstooth, Slave 1, Xanadu Blood, right? You need those bounty hunter ships. Like, it'd be too... You'd be able to get Executor way too quickly if they did that. Someone at my guild was having fun. So, I mean, you look at this and you're like, man, like, they're not giving out your First Order ships, but the Resistance, yeah, like, you're going to be able to get, you know, your Resistance ships to be able to get the Radis fleet. So, what does this mean, though, for the game? Like, what's the impact that this is going to have on the game? And I talked about this, spoiler, you know, going on the channel will be some, you know, AP Gains and I kind of collabed for a video, so I'm going to be releasing that today as well, but I want to get this out here too. But what are the impacts of these packs coming into the game, right? I'm just going to leave it that they're going to be, that they want to see, this is a way to catch up newer players. And I think it's great, right? If they want to do that, it's awesome. I think these packs are, you know, asinine value. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you why I think that. So we need to go into my account here, and we're going to just filter on something. This is my current Resistance faction. This is my current Resistance faction. And in case you're wondering, I've also got Ben Solo at Relic 7 here. So for $10, I will 1000% be breaking free-to-play status, and I will be purchasing this pack, because for $10, this is unbelievable value. Right? This is the like this. You want to convince players to spend money on your game, this is the way to do it. So I'm gonna be getting Poe, Finn, Resistance Trooper, Pilot. I get like both, you know, both Finns, both Poes, Pilots, Rose, and Holdo. So I'll need to level up BB-8, Scavray, and like Vet Smug Chewie. Which, in case you're wondering, I've got plenty of resources to do this. I literally have more resources than I know what to do with right now. So, it's going to happen, right? Like, that is happening. I'm going to be able to start Ray, right? I'll start the GL, like, I'll start the ticket grind for Ray. I even went ahead already. Like, I'm so committed to this. I said this, you know, you guys will hear me talk about this, but, like, I went ahead and already bought, like, you know, tickets here, right? Like, I'm starting to hoard tickets now. Like, we're going to get Ray, and then I'm going, like, right into Leia. It's going to be a wild ride. As amazing as this is, there are some negatives here. think of all those players who just went and grinded out Rey, grinded out Kylo, and now players are able to go and just buy them for for literally nothing. I mean, $10 for that pack is, obscene. The Star Killer bundle, even the Star Killer bundle at like $50 to me, is still a crazy value for a lot of players, especially for a character that I think is as loved as Star Killer is. A lot of players would, you think most people would pay $50 for a 7-star Mara Jade, let alone one that's at Relic 5. Now, they did say that they will all be at, I think they said ability level 7. So, for Mara Jade, she might be missing some Zetas, but, look here, right? She's just, you don't get the Omicron tier, so, you're going to be missing, an Omicron or Zeta tier on those characters, which does bring up an interesting point here for a lot of players. And again, AP Gains and I talked about this, but I want to make sure this isn't a video for my channel because this is such huge news. But you've got to think of the downstream effects of all of those things, right? And what's so crazy about this is that I'll be able to start this Rey. I'm gonna be getting Third Sister this TB. The progress my account is gonna be making in a short period of time is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be off the walls, and these packs this pack is gonna be a huge part of that. What I want to leave with is I'm nervous for what this means for the future of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I love that they're trying to catch new players up to the game. I think this is long overdue of trying to do something to entice those newer players. My fear is this almost like a step too far? That you think if you're a day one player, imagine being a day one player, right? And you're hey, I could do this, and I could do this, and you could almost be starting the Rey grind for, nothing. I really am nervous of where this game is going to be heading if we're going to be selling Galactic Legends which is basically what this is, right? Selling GLs for this price. I worry about that. Now, these characters have been in the game for over 3 years, right? Rey and Kylo have been in the game for over 3 years. So, you think for your top end player, AP brought up a really good point. Again, I'm not going to spoil the point that he brought up, but the end game players, I don't think this impacts them. But I feel bad for those players who are in that mid game who just spent all this time farming something and now don't have it. The last thing I want to mention about this, right? The last point I want to leave with here, right? Hey guys, this is, what does this mean for you and your spending? Do you wait around for packs like this? I don't know when they're going to do this again. We don't know when. If you read that post, they're going to, they're going to tweak things in the future. They want to see what the impact is. I think these packs are going to be a smashing success, and I think Capital Games is going to realize that they were giving away too much. Now the question becomes, what would their other packs that they would release be? Right? Would they release something where, hey, we're going to be giving away, Yoda and stuff? What about Cal or Luke or Padme, Bam, Chimera? They've got to be looking at things that players don't have. And I think the reason they're giving away Rey, especially, right? I always say last point, and then I think of something else really clever, is if we go to StarWarsGalaxyofHeroes.gg, right? Let me pop this open. This. I promise this is the last point, and then you guys can go. Please keep watching. But if you go to the Relic player data, and you click on this Gear 13 units, this tells you how many relics there are in the game. And what you'll notice is that the most common relic here for a Galactic Legend is... We're still not there yet. I know we're getting close. You've got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren at 158,000 of them in the game. Jedi Master Luke, we have 153,000 of them. Sith Eternal, 156. Keep coming down here. Jedi Master Kenobi, 133. Right? So you think your top 4 Galactic Legends are all above 133,000 players who have them at Relic levels. Not even just unlocked, at Relic levels. But let's keep going down. Where's Rey at? Where's Rey? Anybody seen her? She's right here at 80,000. There's 80,000 Rays. There's almost double the amount of Supreme Leader Kylo Rens as there are Rey in the game. So I think this is a clear message from the developers that they recognize that they've never really made the money on Rey that they have Kylo. So they're trying to capitalize on that. They're like, hey, we could almost re-release Rey and get a bunch of money here. So Rey is only at 80,000, but this is where it gets really interesting. Look at Lord Vader at 64,000. Lord Vader has been out for significantly less time than Rey, and he's catching her. But you keep coming down, and Jabba's at 54. Jabba hasn't even been out for, he's been out for what, maybe a year? And he's almost as many Jabbas as there are Lord Vaders. So players are going all in on these newer GLs, and Rey has simply been left in the dust. And then obviously, I'm just going to show it for kicks and giggles because it's down here. But there are, where's she at? There's not that many of them. There are 1,094 Leias as of an hour ago. Time of recording is 11:58 on October the 4th of 2023, if you must know. Hopefully you get that reference. But yeah, so I think that this is a really good way for them to bring to light a character that a lot of players don't have. And I'm excited that they're trying to come up with new ways to monetize this game. It means that this game is going to be around a lot longer. I just am nervous that the means that they're using, I think it's a bit much. And it scares me for what's to come. Because if this is the norm for packs going forward, what does that mean for the rest of the economies in the game and the rest of the things they're going to be releasing? So I'm going to leave it with that. And you know what? We're going to do something we haven't done in a while. We're going to leave things off with our King Wampa. This is your reminder that Wampa is king. If you guys love Wampa, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. Leave likes, leave comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. May the Force be with you. Cheers.